In this video, we will be discussing Lagrange multipliers. Okay, so let's proceed to the definition. Now, let f and g be functions of two variables with continuous partial derivatives at every point of some open set containing the smooth curve g of xy equals 0. Now, suppose that f, when restricted to points on the curve g, has a local extremum at point x sub o, y sub o, and the gradient, di ba gradient man nga symbol, is not equal to 0. Then there is a lambda called the Lagrange multipliers, for which this gradient is just equal to your Lagrange multiplier and times g of x sub o, y sub o. Okay. So sa Lagrange multipliers class, you will be given two functions, the f and g. Now, how do we solve the Lagrange multipliers? First, we determine the function f of x sub y and the constraint function g of x sub y. Then, does the optimization problem involve maximizing or minimizing the objective function? So, ma-answer na to na later. Next, number 2, set up a system of equations using the following template. Okay, and then solve for x sub o, y sub o, and the largest value class at values of f at the solutions found in step 3 maximizes f. And ang smallest value nga atong makuhaon niya minimizes f. Now, suppose we'll try to find, using the Lagrange theorem, the minimum value subject to constraint of x plus 2y equals 7. So, ang constraint nato, balik na dire gamay. Natay constraint nga si katong x plus x plus 2y. Okay. So, first step is we will subtract 7 sa both sides. So, we have i-transpose na to siya. And after matranspose ninyo, you will have x plus 2y minus 7 equals 0. So, mauna ni ang giingon diri class nga, g of x sub o, y sub o is equal to 0. So, nanataan na. So, na dahil nga to ang minimum and maximum. Now, take note class nga kanina adiri pod ninyo, these are circles. Okay? So, kung i-plot nato ni ang ato ang kani, you will have this, and mao ni ang inyuhang line. Now, for the gradient, number 2, we have 2x, derivative ani, minus 2, o derivative ni y, 8y plus 8. Asa g na to, ano to si g? Derivative ni x is 1, so I lang. Ang 2y is 2. So, we have 2j. Now, we will have f of x sub o, y sub o, lambda g of x sub o, y sub o. So, we will have si f kanina to, na dire ang atong x sub o, y sub o wala patay value. ang ato ang G is I plus 2J. Then, from here, di ba ang I, equal man siya sa I po dire sa pika. So, we'll have 2x minus 2 for this. Tapos, si J na to, 8 sub O, 8 sa 8y sub O plus 8 and 2 lambda. So, pwede na nato i-omit sila. Consider nga, nakabalo na ta nga, si I o si J are for the X and Y respectively. So, after ana, we will try to find the values of X sub O, Y sub O. Okay. So, unsay buhaton nato ani? We can eliminate the lambda by multiplying 2, negative 2, both sides. Okay. So, we'll have negative 4x sub O. Oh, sorry. Wait lang. Di na din nato ni di-eliminate si lambda. Take note, class nga, lambda is equal to lambda. So, akong buhaton dire, I can simplify the second equation or I can simplify the first, I can make the first equation equal to 2 lambda. So, I can multiply 2 to both sides. I will have 4x sub O minus 4 equals 2 lambda. 2 lambda is equal to 2 lambda. So, I will have 4x sub O minus 4 is equal to 8x sub O plus 8 na dayon. And then, sorry, y sub O din. Y sub O. So, after ana, we'll try to simplify na dayon. So, mo na nino, we'll try to simplify. Transpose na ninyo equate to 0. You will have okay, so you will have, we can divide both dire by 2. So, I'll have 2x sub O minus 2 equals 4y sub O plus 4. Now, after ninyo ni makuha class, we will now solve the equation. We will now get the value of x sub O. Now, how do we do that? We can transpose si negative 2 diha. So, you will have 2x sub O equals 4y sub O plus 6. After ana, you divide both sides by 2. Kaya para x sub O nilang mabilin. You will get x sub O equals 2y sub O plus 3. After ani class, we substitute this to the third equation nato. Okay, so na naman tayo x sub O dire. So, ibaylo na lang nato si x sub O dire sa ato ang ano to? Diha. So, you will have 2y sub O plus 3 equals 2y o minus 7 equals 0. Okay. Next, you will get y sub O is equal to 1. Now, since atong x sub O is equal to this, we can directly substitute y dire. This will give us x sub O as equal to 5. After that, we will try to evaluate ang ato ang original function sa atong points nga nakuha, which is 5, 1. By direct substitution, you will have 27. So, gikan ni siya sa original nga function. Now, to ensure this corresponds to minimum value of the constraint function, so mag-try ta og other points aside from 5, 1. Okay? So, kani sila, this will intercept of, this will be this will be intercepts of your G. So, kung unsa to'y maka, 0 sa inyuhang G. Okay? So, daghan man tog value since that was a line, that was a linear equation. So, we can have 7, 0, and 0, 3.5, or 7 over 2. Now, if we substitute that, we have 27 here. Ang makuha nato sa F is 35. Ang kani is 77. Now, take note nga both sila is greater than 27. So, here, we can conclude nga si 5,1 is your relative minimum. Okay? So, I think that would be all for the Lagrange multipliers. By the way, class, if ever makakita mo og 3 variables using the Lagrange multipliers, same processes ang inyong buhaton. Ang diri lang niya nga difference is we have x, y, and z. So, ang example nato ganina, we only have x, y. So, diri na anay z. Similar solution, similar nga pag-solve. Ang kalahian lang ninyo diri is you have tawagan 3 variables. Okay?